morning, scholars. Today is Tuesday, September 6th. I hope everyone had a wonderful long weekend and that you enjoyed the extra time with your families at home. This week we are starting our Being Present monthly theme. We'll talk more about this during these announcements today and every day throughout the month. And we are going to continue to get our attendance incentives. Today, before we start the announcements, I wanted to introduce you to my puppy. This is Frida Kahlo Nelson Cruise Control the third, and she hopes everybody has an excellent week. September is attendance month, and schools all across the country are celebrating great attendance. It is so important to come to school each and every day, scholars. When you miss one day, you're missing a lot of learning. Several lessons occur each and every day, and we want you to make sure that you are getting everything you need to be the best scholar you can be. This month, we will be talking about being present. This means that you're being present by being in school each day, but also how you're behaving. More on that in a little bit. Now to award our 90s Club classrooms. These are classrooms with 90% or higher satisfactory attendance. We have first grade classroom with Mr. Warner, Miss St. John, our winners from last week, Miss St. Germain's fourth grade class, Miss Mason's second graders, and Miss Migalski's fifth graders. And a big shout out to Miss Pena's kindergartners. It's one of the largest classes in our school, and you had 90% or higher attendance. Great job. And for this week's winners, who had 100% of scholars with satisfactory attendance, is Miss Hamlet's third grade class. Congratulations, scholars. Scholars, throughout this month, we will be focusing on being present. We spoke a moment ago about being present physically with our bodies coming to school each and every day. And again, shout out to Miss Hamlet's class who will be receiving the trophy for last week. But the other part about being present is how we're behaving when we're in class. It is so important that we're listening, that we're focusing, and that we're participating to show that we're being engaged. Those pieces are going to make sure that we are being present as learners and as scholars. We'll continue to talk about this throughout the month. Our goal this week is to make sure that we are being present while we're in class. Make sure you're following the directions that your teacher gives and that you're doing everything you can to learn as much as you can each and every day. Focus on being present every day this month, scholars. Scholars, last week we were able to open up our new playground. Thank you everyone who followed the directions and made sure that you were listening to the adults outside to make sure you're staying safe on our new equipment. One of the pieces of equipment that I'd like to talk about today is the yellow spinning thing. If you have good ideas for names, I will definitely take them. Please make sure that you are not climbing on top of the yellow spinny thing and that there are only 8 scholars on the piece of equipment at a time. Everyone that wants to stand in line or wait for your turn, stand in line next to the fence right next to the yellow spinny thing. A video on this will be coming shortly, and I'm looking for volunteers to be a part of it. Thank you, scholars, for remaining safe on the playground, only going down the slides and not up, and making sure that everybody is taking turns on our new equipment, especially the blue monster. Thanks, scholars. This week's Staff of the Week is a teacher that I am so happy is a part of our Burton family, and that is Miss Mason. Miss Mason is teaching second grade this year. Thank you for making the switch to second grade, Miss Mason. You have gotten off to an amazing start with your class. We appreciate everything you do to bring positivity and joy to our school community. Thank you so much, Miss Mason, and congratulations on being the Staff of the Week. And now for our joke of the week. Last week, I had several people with the answer to this one. The answer was a clock. It's something that has a face and hands but doesn't smile and can't pick up anything. So great job to everyone that got that one. For this week's joke of the week, what is something that is yours but it's mostly used by others? Something that is yours but it's mostly used by others. And I am trying to use yours, every single one and every single person in our building. Wish me luck. Can't wait to hear your answers. Scholars, as a reminder, this week we are focusing on being present both by being here in attendance every day and being focused in class, and then continue to follow our recess rules for all our new recess equipment. Have an excellent week, scholars and staff.